Okay, example 3. Y equals 3x plus 5. Y equals 3x plus 5. Okay, so 2 things we're looking for. Does it say plus? Got that. Good. Other thing we're looking for is slope has to be a fraction. Notice slope, which is again always in front of x. This is not a fraction here, so we're going to have to make a slight change. It says 3. To write it as a fraction, of course, it would have to be 3 over 1. And now we got that taken care of, so now we're ready to graph. So we look at this last thing. It's 5. That means I'm going to go up 5, put a dot, and that's my y-intercept. Slope here is 3, as in 3 over 1. That means I'm going to rise 3 and run 1. There you go. All right, last one. Y equals negative x plus 2. Y equals negative x plus 2. Okay, so we got plus at the end, like that. Number in front of x doesn't exist. So, just like we did over there, you know by now, no number in front of the variable. It's like there's a 1 there. Problem is, 1 isn't a fraction, so write it as a fraction, 1 over 1. As you can see, there's a negative there, so it's not just 1 over 1, it's negative 1 over 1. Okay, so graph time. 2 means we go up 2, put a dot. And then slope is negative 1 over 1. That means I'm going to rise negative 1. In other words, come down 1, and then go right 1, put your other dot, and connect. And as you guessed, this goes a lot faster without Mr. Smith yammering. What?
Wouldn't it go left 1 because it's a negative fraction?
Nope. The top number always goes up or down, but the bottom number always goes right. That's the way we're going to do every single problem. Negative only goes to the top number. Okay, now, the only time we have a problem is if it's not in slope-intercept form. Which, of course, not everything would be in slope-intercept form. As you can see, in all these equations, they all started with just plain old y, then they've all got the equal sign, then they've got something with x, and then they've got the lonesome number. As you can see, these over here don't have that. They don't start off with plain old y equals something x lonesome number. They're not too bad, but they need some work before we can go there. So what you're learning here is how to rearrange them so they can look like that. Now, rearranging them is a lot like solving equations. The only thing is you're never going to combine anything. It's not like solving an equation where I say to you, okay, 2x plus 4x makes 6x. No. Right? You're not going to combine them. You're just going to use it for moving things around. All right. So take a look at this one. 5x minus y equals 8. Okay. We know that this y has to be left of the equal sign. Okay? So that's in a good spot. We know this lonesome number has to be to the right of the equal sign. So that's in a good spot. All right? The only thing that's in a bad spot right now is this 5x. Okay, so 5x, we're going to have to move that out of the way. 5x, as you can see right there, is a positive number, or a positive term. The opposite of a positive is a negative. Negative looks like subtraction. It's been a while since you've heard me say that, but I've said it many times this year. So we've got to subtract 5x from both sides. And when I do that, this just goes away. So I get negative y equals 8 minus 5x. Again, we're not going to combine anything ever. Okay, that's not bad. Y is in the right spot now. That's good. 8 and 5x are on the correct side of the equal sign, but they need to be flipped. And you know, as you can see here, x always comes before the plain old number. So now I just got to flip these two.